Well. If it isn't me, the girl who's been ignoring her YouTube channel for over 6 months. Boo! Hiss, tomato! Girl, the way I've been stressing over so many goddamn things, I don't even know where to begin. I feel like I should start in like February, because that's probably like the most accurate depiction of like where I've been, why I've ignored YouTube, and what's to come, I guess. In February, I want to say February 21st, because I actually know the date. I quit cigarettes! Yes! Well, yes. And, I'll spare you the dark, heavy details, but I was essentially getting sick all the time. I had a show in March that was coming up. Girl, I was hitting the cig so fucking hard. I was hitting my inhaler, smoking a cig, hitting my inhaler. I would, like, imagine this. This is in my old house. We're in my new spot now, but imagine this. I'm downstairs. Ooh, I want to smoke a cigarette. Shocker. You want to do that every, like, 45 fucking minutes. I go up the stairs. I grab my inhaler, hit it at the top of the stairs, go to the backyard, have a cigarette, come back in, hit the inhaler, go back downstairs. Like, girl, it wasn't cute. Like, and it got to the point where I was going to urgent cares because prednisone wasn't working, and if you don't know what that is, it's a lung steroid. And as someone with very mild asthma, like once a year asthma flare, even though I smoked cigarettes heavily for 15 years, like my asthma never really flared the way it was flaring. So went to the doctor, they gave me prednisone, which is what they usually give me when I have like a cold, bronchitis, asthma flare combo every December. And they give me the prednisone, they're giving me an inhaler, they're putting me on a nebulizer. And I just have like a come to Jesus moment. I'm like, dude, I actually can't stop smoking. I don't know how. I don't know how to stop. And the doctor basically was like, get on the patch, get on therapy. Because there's something underneath the cigarettes and you need to figure that out. First of all, Claquiana Grande, gaggy boots at the urgent care. Like, and I just, I needed someone to like crack the whip. I needed someone to tell me like, what to do and where to go, because it was getting to the point with cigarettes where I would quit, do vocal performances. I would quit, I would get studio time, do vocal recordings. The vocal recordings sounded like trash, and I've been working on this album for so long. So yeah, quit cigarettes in February. About a month in, started therapy. And I figured out what was underneath, which is cigarettes are very much a form of self-harm for me. I think it started off as an anxiety reducer and a rebellious thing, and then it became like an addiction thing, probably like in college, and also like social smoking and all of that. But yeah, it just caught up to me, and I really had to stop. So let's actually see the sober counter today. What does it say? 163. Oh, hold on, I gotta do my check-in. Boop, 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 boop. 5 months, 13 days. 4 hours, 20 minutes, 60 seconds. I honestly can't believe I've made it this far. Like, I regulate every single not happy emotion with it. And it's been a painful realization to be like, wow, you actually don't know how to deal with anything. Like, I'd smoke about it. I'd isolate about it. What did it was not even you think it would be the asthma, the getting sick. I couldn't land any notes. Like,
I was trying to hit I was trying to hit some notes and I just couldn't. I couldn't get there. And honestly, I've been really looking for a long time, but yeah, I quit in February. 2 weeks later, I had a show in March. I played high dive. And then I got smoker's flu twice, tonsillitis ear infection combo. I knew that when I would finally quit, that it would be like that. Like it'd be like the apocalypse, but like my health, you know? But yeah, it's been really hard. I'm still figuring out like how to regulate my nervous system and like have a decent coping mechanism. I don't think it's something that I'm gonna learn in therapy. I think it's something I'm gonna learn in meditation. And that's kind of where I've been with that. Like there were periods where like I had to like literally pick up the phone and call someone. There were periods where I had to isolate. I had to stop going out for a while. It was just yeah, it was just very I had to do it for me. And then when I got past the 2 month hump of like smoker's flu, tonsillitis ear infection, trifecta, I basically started listening to the album again and the vocals weren't vocaling for me. Like, no amount of reverb, chorus, effects, EQ, compression. Like, there are some songs that I can land easily, and I hear that in the music. Like, I'm in my resting voice, it sounds good. But there were so many songs where, like, some parts would be good, some parts would be bad. So I re recorded most of the record, basically. I did some at the Mind Studio in Idaho Springs with my friends in Pleasure Prince. I did a majority at Friendly Collective, my friend Ego and friends. That's his studio, and honestly, by far the best vocal recording experience I've ever had in my life. The thing about vocal recordings is that the engineer needs to be a singer. Like peak shit, the engineer's a singer, or the engineer has like understands theory, understands scales, and has the fucking audacity to tell you when you're not landing it, and to comp with you line by line. That's pop. That's fucking yeah. But also, I don't know, recording with Pleasure Prince folks as well, like they would tell me when I landed it, when I had the right energy, when I had the right flow. And I think that in itself made me land certain dance songs off the album in an interesting way. But when I was working with Ego, it was like, I don't know, it was a little different because it wasn't about whether or not I could sing, it was whether or not the take was good enough to keep, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think because they're a singer too, and there's like a mutual respect there, like, yeah. I just feel like there was a mutual respect and there was a mutual big thing of like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it with you. Let's get it. Let's land it. Like, and yeah, I guess it just like hits different when you have an engineer that is not on the production side really and understands what you're going for. Excuse me, understands what you're going for and wants to help you execute. Not just like taking your money and hit record. Like I've been at that before too. Like I've had sessions where people aren't honest with me, and like those are honestly the worst sessions because it's like I'm hearing it in a certain way in my head. You're like almost like song blind and vocal blind a little bit. Um, and the engineer is hearing another thing. They're supposed to be like your source of truth, you know. But that takes trust. That takes trust. That takes time. Um, but yeah, it was really fun recording at the mine because it was like in the mountains. And it was really cool to record at Friendly Collective because I don't know. Every time I came in, he would hear the production and he would be like, "You're getting so good." And like, granted, there are some songs that were recorded in my office. There were some songs that were recorded with Ego. Obviously, I co-produced a lot of these songs with probably co-produced this album with like predominantly Owen from Knifing Around. And then I have one song with Noah Prebish from Simon Spine. And then I have I want to say 1.5 with Yokes. He added bass to an intro to the album beat that I need to fucking record today. God. Um, and then we also have another one that he produced primarily. And then I have one with Danny. Holy shit. Had like literally 4 co-producers on this shit. I can still give myself credit. Like, I'm presenting the beat. Like, no one's coming to me with a beat. I think maybe Danny came to me. He took what I was going for and like Latinified it and reworked the entire prod, which I honestly, if he wasn't such a goated producer, I'd be like, what the fuck? But we've talked about it. It's like, it was so funny. I like gave him a beat. I gave him like a housey UKG type beat. And then he turned it into like a fucking dance hall reggaeton. Like, literally, I think he kept one sample. I think he kept one sample and reworked the entire thing and sent it to me, and I was like, "Whoa!" I almost didn't even want to put it on the record because I've never done a reggaeton beat, and then so it felt like out of my comfort zone, and I'm like talking to him about it, and he's like, "Why don't you want to do reggaeton?" And I was like, "I don't know. It's like not my like culture." Mind you, he's Ecuadorian, right? And he's like, reggaeton comes from black music. Like, you can do whatever you want, basically. And I was just like, oh, well, shit. And then I sent the song to my friend Gabe, who's Cuban. And I wanted to see, like, his general reaction. And he was very much like, oh, this is fire. You need to put this on the album. And I'm like, oh, it's not. I worry about culture appropriation. Like, I do. I know that every genre is rooted in blackness, but it's like, I don't want to just be that girl that has like a fucking like even like a dance hall West African beat. Like I didn't grow up on dance hall like that. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I've come into the Afro beats, Afro hall so recently, like within the past couple of years, like really dived into it. Like what's techno, what's UKG, what's Afro house, what's jungle, what's DnB. All these things are rooted in black music, but like I guess it's hard to take claim. And I can be a bit of a purist sometimes where I'm like, it's not like I have to make Ethiopian jazz now. I would feel very boxed in if I was making Ethiopian jazz or like Middle Eastern pop, you know? Like, anyways. But yeah, it's been a lot of re-records. It's been a lot of sessioning over the same stuff. I have like maybe one song that's not gonna make the album, which makes me kind of sad. I was thinking about it today and I was like, do I just remix this bitch? Like, I've been thinking about it. Yeah. I've been thinking about remixing Kryptonite because the vocal recording on that one, the first verse is trash. The rest of the song is good. And I'm like, mind you, I re-recorded it like 7 times. Sometimes you just do something so many times it loses heart, loses feeling. Um, but yeah, where am I going with this? I'm just rambling. What else is going on in my life? Oh, I haven't even had a chance to really even talk about it on here, but I put out a song called Waiting to Bloom in May. With this song, I got video, I got photo work done, I like blew so much money on props. I was like, this needs to fucking be a banger. It's like my entry point, kind of leading up to the album release. And bitch, I couldn't have asked for a better rollout. Like, I basically ran my first Instagram ad and on a Monday when it came out, and by Wednesday, SZA shared it to story. It's funny because like people in my like direct community are still like, oh my god, that was so fucking crazy. That was so nuts. Like, congrats. And like, no shade on that. It's just like, bitch, it's not here yet. It's so digital. So it's so in a liminal space. It's hard to be like, well, shit, you know, like per. Um, like if I had a conversation with SZA, a Grammy Award nominated singer, writer, producer, singer, like that would have eaten me up alive. Like I think it would have settled into my brain more if like there was a conversation. Um, but it's like, damn, she just kind of like reposted, silently promoted, gave me her little stamp of approval. She sent 700, like that video that she shared, 700K on it. I gained like 2,000 followers in a week. Like, it was gaggy boots. My friend wrote about it at Westward and gave it the hype that it deserved because that's just so crazy. I need to like actually let myself enjoy it. Because sometimes I'm like, nah, that's not real. Because we didn't have a conversation. I don't know her. We don't kiki. Like, so it's hard to like fully take in a compliment that just seems so, it's not physical. You know, like it's not that it's not real, but like for me it's hard for my brain to be like, yeah, that was real. Like what if it was just like some random social media intern that manages her account and wanted to post cool shit to her story? Now that's gaslighting. But I like to believe that it's her, you know what I mean? But I don't need to make a conspiracy happen. But yeah, that shit was so cool. That shit was so affirming. Everyone liked the song. It's doing all right on Spotify. Let's see, where is it at right now? Waiting to Bloom has, it's almost at 3K. It's not bad for an independent artist. It's the song of the summer. Um, no, I'm really happy it's out. That was a really beautiful song to write, and it came so naturally to me. My best songs are written in like 10 minutes. Like the shit that like I don't know. Like I said, I'm a very like purist person when it comes to songwriting. It's like if it's not like flow state, I'm not interested. Like, if it's not like flow states and maybe one or two edits, like I had this one song. It was flow state when I wrote it. And then I listened to it again. And I was like, something about this is not fun, sexy, or hitting. So I reworked the beat. I reworked the chord progression. I like sent it to my co-producer. He reworked the drums. Um, and that was just like a fun 2 minute 30-second song that I'm like, I would love to sing this live. And that's the other thing I will say. I've been considering like the live element a lot more than previous projects. Usually when I'm making music, I'm like, this is for me, this is who I am in this time, this is what I'm thinking about in this certain window. But this time I was like, bitch, we're making pop, we're making dance music, we're going 130 plus. Every song's a banger. Every song is interesting. Every song is a hit. Which in my mind was like a nice like challenge because I love writing heartfelt stuff. I love writing vulnerable things or even hiding vulnerability behind a beat, like a dance beat or like a synthy, poppy, electronic. Like you're bopping to it, but you're bopping to my pain, low key, or you're bopping to an observation that sounds catchy, but like subliminal messaging. Like that's really the best when it's like, oh yeah, it's like someone repeats the lyric back to you and they're like, whoa, I didn't even see that at first. That's my shit. I love it. I love when like I love thinking about songwriting like it's a fun puzzle, you know? Like it's a fun puzzle, it's a fun riddle of some sort, and you have to figure it out. By the way, it's objective. Like, I love that so much. But yeah. Waited to Bloom did so well. This album is, I just submitted the main songs for master. I have to go fix, after I end this recording, I have to go do vocals for the intro. The album cover art is done, which took me so fucking long. I won't even get into that. But basically, I had a photo shoot that didn't give me a lot to work with, if I'm being quite honest. Literally, my friend ended up giving those photos for free because I was like, what do I do with this? I'm underexposed in the film shots. I'm improperly balanced in the digitals. I paid for a makeup artist. Don't, girl, don't even get me fucking started. But I was reworking those images. I probably went through like 3 different album covers. But I edited this last one though to perfection. Sometimes I forget I'm like a really good photographer, editor, Photoshop, camera raw, bitch. Like I can warp some shit. Okay? I color balanced it. I re-exposed it. I threw it through camera raw. I did some lens deterioration. Uh, and it came out really cool. I'm like, okay, like, you know how to make an album cover. Because I feel like my first one was like kind of cartoony. My second one was like a digital render that my friend did. The third one was a photograph, which I think was necessary for what I was trying to make with that EP, for the Marriage Calling EP. This one I wanted to feel like the cover is cool. You know what I mean? You know when you're like willing to look at something or listen to something because the cover is cool? That's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, the cover's really cool. Yeah, I just gotta write down the lyrics. I'm in like album prep mode now. I'm like, I gotta make press releases. I gotta pitch it for a bunch of blogs. I want to send it to like TikTok influencers. I want to like send it to my local publication and be like, hey, let me know if you fuck with this. Like, you know? I sent it to my local radio station. Done. Like, man, I have so many things to announce. I'm getting overwhelmed. Okay. Let me just wrap this bitch up because it's been like 20 minutes of yapping. I have another song coming out August 17th via Crafted Sounds. It's called Going Through It. I'll put the cover art right here. And it's probably the most politically charged disco number I've like ever produced / written. And I co-produced it with my friend Noah. That's in Simon's Fine. They're a really sick band. Go listen to them, seriously. Genius synth nerd and producer. He just made the song so fucking flashy. And ran some stuff through like a chord prologue, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited for people to hear it. And then yeah, upcoming shows. I'm playing Skylark on Friday. I'm playing Syncope Fest on Sunday. And at the end of the month, I'm playing Boulder Roots Music Project, or Tulagi, I guess they're calling it now, or Tulagi. Then my album release party happens in September. I'm planning so much shit. I'm planning a video right now for the single coming out on the 17th. I got 2 shows this weekend, 2 rehearsals. It's like, I should be blessed to be busy. But sometimes I'm so busy that I'm like, girl, why? But, like I said, art has me by the fucking... I have to do it. I don't have a choice. Like, gun to my forehead by the creative gods right now. Just get it all done, prep it all, put it all together. But yeah, I have so many cool things going on. And like, this is what I'm saying about meditation. Like, sometimes I get so stressed out that I'm like, oh my god, burn it all to the ground. I don't want to do any of it. Like, and then I'm like, but you gotta do this for you. You're doing this for you. You've been working on this for 3 years. Like, you can't be tired right now. That's kind of what I'm telling myself. You can't be tired, you can't be mad, you can't be stressed. Optimistic, happy, vibing, meditation. That's what I feel like is going to be necessary in these coming weeks. Literally, I'm a month out from maybe like a month and 2 weeks from the album dropping. It's so nerve-wracking. Because I've been like talking about it for so fucking long. I'm like, actually, never mind. No, I gotta put it out. Yeah, I gotta talk the talk. It's just that it's that period right before a release where it's like you're scared to show the whole thing, and it's like, what if people don't like it? And it's like, bitch, that is the last thing you should be thinking about. You like it, DeFerk. Your Honor, DeFerk. Like, I had this realization like maybe a week or two ago. I was like walking my new dog, and I was like filming on my iPhone, trying to get back into vlogging, just like the practice of being in front of the camera. And I was like, I don't even like everybody's work. Why are you so obsessed? I think I just want like the way I feel about music or the way I listen to music. I want other people to like take it in and be like I'm so caught up on the perception of how the like a random person will put the like I want to know like I want to be like this while someone has headphones on and like or do like a blind focus study where I see people listening to the music and how they're reacting to it. Ugh. That's really what it is. Like, and that part is so toxic to the brain. Like, I like it. I made it. Who gives a fuck? Like, you think a legend fucking sits around wondering what other people think of their music? It's like, you're doing it for you. They don't even know how to do half the shit you do. It's like I'm so interested in like what a normie thinks of my music, what a person who listens to pop like thinks about my music, and then what a person that likes electronic and dance music thinks about my music. But I can't waste my time on that. I'm just so curious of like a genuine critique. Like I want a genuine critique, but I also want that like effortless like, oh I listened to this and like it was fire. The end. Non-stop bops. Like, ugh, I love a reaction. But yeah, I can't get caught up on that because it's poison. Literally thinking about what other people think about your artwork is actual poison. It'll stop you from making art. Like, I've seen it. I've felt it. I've been there. Like, ugh. Like, the moment I start spending my time on that, it's like, it's just like this. I'm not making art. Like, literally, I watched a video yesterday that was so targeted towards me. It was like, you're busy watching everyone else when you should be watching yourself. And then I saw another one that was like, it's been done, it's been done, it's been done, it's been done by everyone but you. And I'm like, that's literally what's plaguing me. It's literally poison, it's cancerous. But otherwise though, I'm doing good. I definitely had some bouts of issues with like stress, understanding my own stress, but stress is inevitable. Growth is coming. Album coming. Going through it. August 17th. Bye.